I found it, guys. I found it. I found it. The biggest IQ play you can make in fitness, in gym, this whole industry. Okay. It's the biggest hack yet. And that is how to build muscle as easy as possible and as quick as possible. Which you probably think I'm going to say, this machine or some training tip or some piece of food. But no, the secret to building muscle as quick as possible and as fast as possible and as easy as possible is by not going to the gym. You must be thinking, Frankie, what are you talking about? All you talk about is go to the gym, train till failure, eat this kind of food, eat that kind of food. But yeah, guys, stop going to the gym. That's how you're going to build as much muscle as possible in the shortest amount of time. Okay? I'm not joking. No, in all seriousness, guys, this has been proven in the literature and from my own experience, and I wanted to share with you today on how, for those of you who maybe have stalled in progress, or you're not getting stronger, you're not getting bigger, but you've been training really hard, you've been training till failure, 2 sets, 5 to 8 rep range, the slow eccentric, that big stretch, Frankie, that you're always telling me to do. I'm doing it. Okay. And I've been doing it for a year, 2 years, 3 years. Well, I've only had this channel for like 2 years, but I understand. Okay. And don't worry, I have the magic trick for you today. And that is deloads, fam. Deloads are the secret. Now, I know there's a lot of people saying, oh yeah, deloads are overrated. Deloads are just cope, or they're just a marketing trick that people do to, get them to watch your videos, but you don't actually need deloads. All of that is cap. All of that is complete BS. Deloads are so important for natural lifters, especially those of you who are training really, really hard. Train till failure, 10 sets till failure, however many sessions you do, 4 or 5 times a week. It's not for those of you who are, are training like a pussy, like you don't even care when you go to the gym, you're just on your phone and you're not even like training hard. This is not for you. But for those of you who are training really hard and who love the gym and like strive to get better, and for some reason you just haven't been seeing as much progress as you want, or you have, in any case, this is going to help you put on even more muscle without even going to the gym. Now, there are 2 types of deloads, right? The deloads that I like to do, I've done 2 in my life, and they have been extremely effective at putting on more muscle and getting strength. But some other people like to do where they just lower the intensity, lower the volume, but still go to the gym. So, for example, if you're doing 3 sets till failure, you'll do a week per exercise. You'll do a week where you do 1 set till failure, or maybe 3 sets till within 3 reps of failure, for example, right? But in my camp, right, what I advise to my clients I used to, and for people in club aesthetic, is just go cold turkey deload, right? Don't go to the gym for a week, 2 weeks, even 3 weeks, even 4 weeks, even. I would say 2 weeks, depending on how much you've trained, but I'll come on to that. But what you will see when doing these deloads is you'll come back, right? You'll be more motivated. You'll be eager to get back to the gym, and you will be noticeably bigger, right? This is not just me capping. I'm being dead serious. You'll look in the mirror when you have a pump, then like after a week of not going to the gym, you'll be like, holy shit, my upper chest is like bigger, my chest is fuller. What the fuck? Frankie was right. Okay, I'm telling you, deloads are the way if you train very, very hard, and you have trained hard consistently for a year plus. If you go to the gym, but you don't train properly or hard or both, then don't do a deload, because, you aren't serious. You don't want to make gains. It's clear. But for those of you who have been training really hard, deloads, I could not recommend them enough. Okay. And let me just go over some few tips as to how to know if you actually need a deload. So first of all, I would recommend off the bat that if you've been training for a year or more and you've never taken a day off, or you probably have, or you've never taken a week straight off, and I know this is going to be only a handful of you probably, right? But for those of you who are like me and like who just get anxiety if they take like more than like 2 weeks off the gym, and therefore you don't, and you never have really, then you've probably experienced one of these emotions or states of just states, right? Have you been lethargic recently? Obviously, I touched on this earlier. Are you, not gaining strength, not gaining size? You're unable to, you're doing that incline dumbbell and you're just like, fuck, I can't get past these 80-pound dumbbells. Like, what is happening? You're bored of the gym. You don't have the motivation really. Life gets in the way. You have something come up and you're just like, damn, like, yeah, you're dreading the gym. That's not a good sign. That definitely means you need to deload. You're sleeping worse than normal. You're like, your heart is racing when you're trying to sleep. Maybe you're more stressed. You have aches and pains. These are signs of your body crying out, saying that, please give me a deload week so I can recover. You've accumulated so much systematic fatigue that your body is like, come on, man, we need a 1 week off so I can just repair, biomechanically repair, both systematically and biomechanically repair, so that you can come back, your muscles are fully recovered, and your system, your central nervous system is fully recovered, so we can just go at it. And you know what? In the meantime, I'll give you a couple extra pounds of muscle, which has happened for me. I reiterate, I've taken 2 deloads before, okay? Every single time I've come back, look in the mirror, I'm like, whoa, there's a noticeable difference, okay? And for those of you who really, really accumulate fatigue and who respond much better to lower volume like me, like I train low volume because my fatigue, I accumulate it very quick. Like I'll do 6 sets of failure and I'll be like, fuck, I need to leave. Sometimes it's that bad. But the good news is that's all I need. That's all the volume I need to grow. So it's like a catch-22, right? But if you are facing any of these, you need a deload. And as I said, don't do it if you're a beginner, so less than 1 year of training. Don't do a deload. You need to get into the swing of things. You need to keep training, fall in love with training, et cetera, right? And don't do it, again, if you're not serious about the gym and you don't train till failure, you haven't trained hard all your life, then there's literally no point in doing a deload because chances are your body doesn't need one because you haven't pushed it hard enough. So don't do it if this applies to you. But here is some practical advice for the summer, right? This summer is a perfect time to do a deload for most of you because you're planning your summer holidays with friends, with family. You may not have access to a gym. So it just makes sense to do one this summer. And as I said, if you've been training for 1 year straight, hard training, balls to the wall, I'm talking really, really hard, right? You know who I'm talking, if I'm talking to you when I say training really, really hard, partials, you can't see when you like finish your set. That's who I'm talking to. And you've barely taken a week off of the gym in a row, then take a week off this summer, okay? Sit back, relax, watch Dune 2, watch it again, watch it again, and then go back to the gym. And if you've done 2 years of training straight, no rest, barely any rest, right? Then take 2 weeks off this summer, okay? Let loose, just, eat steak, chicken, keep a good diet. But don't worry about losing any muscle. You're not going to lose any muscle. And as I said, if you take 1 or 2 weeks off, you're going to you're going to put on like 2 to 4 pounds of muscle. And if you don't, spam hate comment me, okay? Spam me. I'll delete my channel if you don't. I swear this stuff works, guys, okay? And please, I don't know if there's any of you who follow like the philosophy of other people who say that deloads, you shouldn't really you shouldn't go off the gym. You should just lower your volume and intensity. No, just go cold turkey, right? You won't lose any muscle within 4 weeks. And in fact, if you've been training hard prior to that, you will gain muscle. 3 years of training, 3 weeks off. 4 years of training, 4 weeks off. Now, when I say 4 weeks off, I mean you've literally, and this is probably like 0.1% of you guys, you've trained for 4 years really hard and you haven't taken more than like 2 weeks off straight. And I know that's probably gonna be none of you guys. So that's why I said it's probably gonna apply to, the first two. 1 year of hard training, straight, no breaks, take a week off this summer. 2 years of training, straight, no breaks, take 2 weeks off this summer. Okay. They're not overrated. I've done them twice, both times. So I'll tell you when I did them. I did them every Christmas. I go with my family on a trip, and then I come back. I eat real good, bro. I eat like spaghetti, pizza. I eat, right? So I give my body a bunch of food, a bunch of rest, big sleeps, and then I'll come back a week later, 2 weeks later, literally like noticeably bigger, guys. I'm not joking when I say this. I love deloads. I think they're so good for that reason. You get bigger and stronger, which is good. Obviously, you come back, you're a bit sore after the first session, but they're very effective. That's all I have to say, right? I know I've said that a lot, and I won't go on because there's not much more to say. But yeah, this summer, okay, if this applies to you, trust in me, have faith in me, and take a week off. Just rest, chill out, do your cardio, do your steps, right? Go hiking, whatever, eat good, but just don't go to the gym. Just don't go to the gym. Only if you've been training hard. I promise you it won't work if you haven't been really pushing yourself, okay? I promise you guys. So that's the end of the video. Quick note, join Club Aesthetic, link in the description for free, like 30 plus training programs of my low volume, high intensity training programs. They will transform your physique more than any video, anything you've ever watched or bought. These are all for free and they will transform your physique. There's also 300 plus meal plans in there, video courses, everything you need on how to transform your physique and hopefully transform your life in the process. So thank you for watching. Quick video today. Not quick video, kind of medium-ish video. I know I've been inconsistent, been very busy, but now I have a window which I can upload more frequently. So I'll be getting some more content out this week. But until then, peace, bro.